Hi, Cancers. My name is Luciani. I'll be doing your reading for the week of January 21st, 2019. Thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. I'm kind of switching it up. I usually always listen to singing bowls, so you might hear that in the background just so that I could just get some real cool downloads within self. But anywho, let's get right into your spirit advice. So, spirit guides, ancestors, creator, please give me the messages for cancers for this week of January 21st, 2019. What are cancers messages for this week? I definitely see a message like you guys are trying to keep it balanced and harmonious through everything that might be going on right now in your life. Okay. Okay, so all right, so let's see here. So at the very end of everything, you guys are very generous people. You guys aren't like too much of hoarders. You guys are always looking to give back to people and look after people's feelings. And with the Three of Wands here, you always get like a really good journey started and successes and increases because you guys have such a like a beautiful soul here. Um, for others of you guys, this could just excuse me, my throat hurt. This could definitely possibly be like some sort of obstacles that you might be facing or setbacks that could be going on, and you still like really keeping level headed, still feeling like you know what everything is gonna come and when it's gonna come and have increases. With the Nine of Swords here, it's kind of like you really just feel like really miserable for some of you guys. Others of you guys, you're just feeling like, okay, what needs to be completed? What kind of goals that needs to like really come to an end? Um, and again, with this Page of Wands here in the reverse and Three of Pentacles here, it just seems like again there's definitely some sort of misunderstandings that are coming from like really petty arguments or something. But let's start the reading. Sorry, y'all. Drink a little bit of water. So we have the Nine of Cups here in reverse. So again, mistakes, imperfections, something that's not really coming into fruition, some sort of drawbacks and setbacks. And you guys are in like this Five of Swords here in the reverse. It's just kind of like you are going to get these new business opportunities. They're definitely compromises is going to be reached because of disagreements or any mistakes or imperfections that are being made. They're going to definitely be righting any wrongs that you have. With the Seven of Wands here, there's definitely a lot of adversities, and you're really just holding it on your own. You really are like courage in face of all of these different difficulties, and you just a fighter, Cancer. Like I just see, like you see that some mistakes or things that are kind of going on where you're just like a lot of delays, and you're just like, wow, what's going on? And you're at this point where you know what, I'm still not gonna give up. I'm still gonna fight. I'm definitely still rise above all of these different challenges that are here. And because of that, you really do find some sort of increase here, some sort of business opportunity, some sort of newness that comes out of nowhere, or some sort of compromise that occurs. With the Fool card, again, you guys really have to be mindful of any decisions you're making. You don't want to make a faulty decision. You don't want to make an incorrect decision that kind of turns you into your life into a faulty path. Let's just say that. Don't make decisions off of pettiness or just being immature. Um, that's very, very important here because with this two of swords here in reverse, what can kind of possibly happen is just like a lot of um, taking the wrong path, literally choosing the wrong path, and um, and it changes everything in your life with the world card here. With the world card here is this kind of like your life literally either comes into this completion where maybe some of you guys are just like, I really didn't. uh, Let me see here. It seems like some of you guys might have to travel away, like really travel away and start realizing like some things that you might be recalling on. And what you are recalling on is this Six of Wands energy. This Six of Wands energy is very imperative because you really want some sort of victory out of strife, some sort of victory and good news, and that some sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Conquest. You really want to defeat some sort of enemy here with these wands here. You really want to defeat an enemy, somebody that you really do see as an enemy. Again, with the Ten of Wands, it's you feeling a very huge burden on your back. Some of you guys are really feeling like, wow, I'm here, I have everything I want, but I have a huge burden that I really don't want to carry. Some of you guys might have to lighten your loads. Um, some of you definitely have to lighten your load. um, because what you think is success really isn't. I'm starting to see what you really think that's a really success is actually a burden. But with this Eight of Wands in reverse, just your spirit advice is saying, guys, really get to work here. Do not be voided of any ambition. You will definitely get an increase if you like have the ambition to like go after what you're looking for. Like really like training and studying and researching, and that could really help you here because if with the Hermit card in the center of the reading in the reverse, you don't want to refuse to grow up, right? You don't want, and it's interesting because this came out in Gemini's reading too, and but for the most part, like you guys really have to be very mindful of kind of like seeing things in like maybe a mature and compassionate manner. Some of you guys are really experiencing a lot of insensitivities and people who aren't compassionate around you, and they might be an enemy of yours, and you're just like, I need to really get away from this, or and they might be even at the work, a boss is just too immature, and you peeping everything that they're doing, and you really just want this reward and change and increase, but you really have to have that ambition, and spirit advice is saying to get up out of it, or and really just follow whatever trades or traits you have, really get dutiful and very pragmatic about it. Again, I'm also seeing just faulty decisions that's giving you these wrong paths in life. And if it has anything to do with your thinking, how you're thinking, like not thinking in a way that's very mature or just very insensitive and uncompassionate, there's rewards here, Cancer, but that reward turns into like not really seeing the decisions that you're making in your life, and it has a lot to do with the lack of work. Don't 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 ignore the fact that you have to get to work on your dreams coming true so that you can have these big increases that can come in, and not making, some terrible decisions that causes this mistakes. I mean, you have mistake next to a mistake card, and then you have literally bad decisions and faulty starts at the center, like at the top of your reading, because of childlike behavior and someone that refusing to grow up. So if that sounds anything like you guys, I mean, you probably gotta definitely get to like maturing, getting to work, studying, researching, really going into the matter of anything that you want, because you can manifest a really big increase, a really nice increase, and really change your life for the good and have rewards. And what you're recalling on is a big increase. But at the same time, or a success from some sort of, like, you really fighting somebody. If this is yourself fighting self, um, just really go into that intuitive mindset, using that hermit energy for good, with like really getting some wise counsel. But you are feeling like there's a burden, and this burden might even be coming from somebody maybe at the job or your relationship, even children. Um, let's see. Let me pull some additional tarot here to kind of clarify this for us. So with the Six of Air, again, it seems like you guys really need traveling in your life so that you can really kind of go into this mindset of, okay, what it is that I need to do to win in life. But it's like you can't right now. Like, you can't travel away. You can't leave something behind right now. You might can't quit that job right now, for whatever reasons that they may be, um, for your highest self. And you really do want to expand. You're really looking to expand and not be closed minded. Some of you guys, you are closed minded. You're not seeing things in an expansive, objective world that's really causing you guys a sort of lack in your life. Because with excuse me, with this Six of Swords energy, there's just some sort of like, you just feel like you can't really get out of difficult times. And it maybe have a lot to do with like not expanding out, not really looking looking at things in the broader sense. Um, Not really like linking up with other people and friends, associations, co-workers, colleagues, relationships, their family members, friends, what have you. You're not expanding out to really like get this, like, coming out of these difficult times. And with this particular energy, you guys are really mystical, very prophetic, very magical energies. It's just, you just feeling like I'm seeing like you guys are really in like it's a big burden to be broke right now. If this got anything to do with lack of funds, or lack, just in some lack, and you really just trying to get at some opportunities and about a dollar or increase of some sort, it might be coming from the fact that you guys look at the decisions you make. I would just suggest really look at some decisions that you make, and really, really get the research and the studying so that you can have this reward and beautiful, beautiful change in your life. I mean, the world card coming out, please. You guys just have to fight for what you know, fighting. Like this wands energy is literally saying like, yo, you can definitely win if you just fight. Again, with this Six of Wands, again, you have a success here for y'all. But you got to leave something that is no longer serving you so that you can go into a higher mind, a spiritual mind, because you guys are really feeling like you're at a stalemate here. And now you have to go into this compassionate, reserved, loving side of yourself and really even looking into your past and seeing with wisdom to see what your passions are so that you can have these beautiful victories that are definitely made available to you, but you might even have to turn your world upside down, changing how you look at life, changing the people in it, changing your job, just changing your whole life around, just making certain changes, expanding for these victories, and you might have to go again using this hangman, excuse me, this hermit energy, this compassionate energy, this wise counsel. They ask for, they seek advice, they seek intuitives, they seek healers, they seek people, and they receive the energies from them. But you cannot go about it impatiently. You can't look at it very immaturely because that is what's going to really hinder your growth. Okay. So guys, thank y'all so much for coming to this channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed your spiritual reading for this week, and I hope to see y'all next week. All right. Take care, and I love y'all. Bye.